Hey everybody out there, my name is Dean. I want to talk to you today about Honest Loans. Now, Honest Loans is pretty much a really amazing site that allows you to apply and maybe get up to $2,500 in personal loans. That's awesome, and it's really simple. It's 3 steps. Basically, you submit your information. They have 256-bit encrypted technology, so all the information you submit is very private. You don't have to worry about anybody stealing it. Number 2, you basically get approved. If you're approved, you review all the terms and rates provided by the lender. And then number 3, you check your bank account because the money gets deposited in your bank account as soon as the next business day once you're approved. How cool is that? Very simple, very easy. Get your money in pretty much 24 hours after you're approved, and there you go. You can get things like a personal loan with this, an emergency loan, an installment loan, or cash advance loan. Those are all good reasons to use something like this. I mean, thousands of people all over America use, stuff like this for personal loans, help them pay for emergency expenses. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. You never know when you're going to find yourself without any money, and you don't want to end up paying late fees, overdraft charges, other penalties. This is a quick way to gain access to a short-term loan without having to go through all the big, huge business bank hoops that you'd have to go through if you went to a bank. You can get your money, like I said, as little as 1 business day. That's amazing. You can get approval for that $2,500 directly deposited as soon as the next business day, which is cool. Again, bank level encryption. So you have the leading SSL encryption, so you don't have to worry about anything happening going through Honest Loans website. No one's going to touch your stuff. There's no waiting in line, no going to a physical store, no sitting in front of somebody and having to sit there forever and fill out 25 different forms to just be told no thanks. The online form takes less than 5 minutes. 5 minutes! So that's amazing. Now, you might be asking the big question in your head, and I'll just ask it out loud for you. Do they perform credit checks? Honest Loans actually does not perform credit checks through basically their 3 main bureaus that do that. Like that's Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. They don't do that. But there is a credit check that may be executed to determine your credit worthiness through an alternative provider, which may or may not affect your credit score. Now, I've got the loan from them. Didn't affect me, so I didn't think it was a big deal. I don't know if that's true for everybody, but it's not a big deal. How much money you can actually borrow, it really does depend. It can be anywhere from like $400 to $2,500. The actual amounts determined by the information you provide, and then, of course, available, any available payment history. They're going to see how much they can actually give you without worrying that you're never going to pay it back. But that makes sense. I mean, if you were the person giving out the money, you'd want to make sure you're only giving out what you think you're going to actually get back. Is there any fees to use it? Honest Loans, doesn't really charge consumer fees. There's no fee to submit your information. If you're approved for a loan, your lender will send you the exact fees and interest rate of the loan prior to your acceptance of the loan, and you can accept it or not at that point. Honest Loans is not a lender, so you should be understanding of that, and they can't predict, of course, any fees or interest the loan is going to be presented to you. So you may get some loans with some, I don't want to say questionable fees. That's too strong of a word, but maybe something you're not prepared to pay, or maybe it's really easy. I don't know. You're no under obligation. That's the key, and that's why I think that's good. If you are trying to use this as a long-term solution to your financial problems, this isn't it. If you plan to pay the loan off of any other outstanding debts, that's probably not a good thing either because you're just going to be in a vicious cycle there. And again, not all lenders are going to give you $2,500, but I've found in my experience, most of them will, as long as you're not completely in the hole with money. And again, this is more for like emergencies or if you need like a quick down payment installment loan of some kind, even just a personal loan just to go buy stuff that you need and you're going to be able to pay it back right away. This is really good for you. And the key is, get online, submit this information, and you're good to go. I mean, they give you exactly what you need. There's no problem there. So that's why I like it. That's why I think it's very cool. Once you submit the information, it's an easy form. The Honest Loans just connects you to the lender. That's it. And that's what's so cool about it. So it's a short-term solution. Again, it's not a long-term thing. Be understanding of that. Every loan and lender has its own conditions and policies. You will be dealing with all that. So you will have to take care of that. But the good thing is that, they're pretty accepting of a lot of different types of people. So no matter what your situation is, I encourage you to check them out. Honest Loans is easy. I mean, like I said, it takes 5 minutes. So if you don't get approved, I mean, it's only 5 minutes. You lost very little in life. But if you did get approved, then you got some money in your pocket. How cool is that? All right. So look, do yourself a favor. Check it out for yourself. Don't listen to me. Better to see if this works for you. You can do that just by simply clicking the link below this vid. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. Just, go here. You can see what I'm talking about. You can check out Honest Loans for yourself, and hopefully you do that. Hopefully it works for you. Hopefully you get the loans you need, all right? So again, just click the link below this video. You can see what I'm talking about. And yeah, have yourself a good one. Hopefully you get the money you need, and whatever you need it for, it's cool. Get to it and get your money and get going with life. And yeah, hopefully it works for you guys. Click the link below this video and get on Honest Loans today. Take care, guys. Have a good one.